Start the clock. Next question, the member for Ottawa South.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the acting Premier. It's been a banner week for accountability in the Ford government. First, the Premier refuses to hold his Chief of Staff accountable for his actions. The Finance Minister opens the backroom door for union and corporate donations in his fall economic statement. More critically, the attack on independent officers of this legislature is unprecedented. L'élimination du poste de commissaire.
The elimination of the Commissioner of French Services is really difficult.
Is wrong, and the government knows this because there are voices inside their own government that are telling them that it's wrong.
Order.
So, Speaker, through you, why is this government so afraid of accountability?
Acting Premier.
Thank you very much to the member for the question. It's obvious, Premier, that he missed pages of the fall economic statement or missed the odd line, because it's very clear that with respect to fundraising, I realize that the Liberals were caught in a fundraising scandal, Speaker, and it caused many changes to come. But, Speaker, what he is mentioning, what the member is mentioning about union and corporate donations is absolutely incorrect. It's categorically wrong. That is not included in the fall economic statement. Instead, in fact, what is the fact that we will be mirroring the closer mirroring the federal regulations, which absolutely does not allow for corporate or union donations. It's unfortunate, and I'm very worried he missed a lot of the other good things in the fall economic statement, which I hope to add to in the response.
Supplementary.
Well, you must have forgot to remove the attestation about own funds. And the minister can say whatever he wants about us, okay? But we didn't run around silencing our critics. It's pathological with these folks. Pathological. The decision to eliminate the child advocate is wrong too.
Government come to order.
Child advocate is an independent voice for very vulnerable children in this province, children whose voices are the hardest to hear. And I know that the Minister of Children, I know that she knows in her heart that it's the wrong thing to do. So the government has also secretly moved to exercise the power of hiring and firing independent officers of this legislature based on their opinion. And if that's not an attack, I don't know what is. So back again to the minister. To the minister, what is it you're so afraid of?
Minister.
Well, Speaker, where do you go with that? I can tell you that the Liberal government did run around creating, as the Auditor General called it, bogus financial documents. That's what the Liberals were busy doing. So it's obvious that he has, the member has missed certain key pieces of the fall economic statement. So for that member, I will remind that in our fall economic statement, we are bringing relief to 1.1 million individuals in the province of Ontario. Anyone earning $30,000 or less will no longer pay provincial income tax, Speaker. That is $500 million that is being returned into the pockets of the people of Ontario. When Premier Ford and our team was elected, we said relief is on the way. Well, Speaker, for those millions, relief is here.
Stop the clock.